Yes, YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy, it's your man, Redline Revs. What we're going to be doing today is fixing a gearbox whine on a Seat Leon Cooper R. Now, if you're driving something like a Mk4 Golf, Audi, or Skoda, or Seat that has that 6-speed manual gearbox, those cars are getting quite old now, and those gearboxes tend to have a fault in which they start sticking in gears. In certain gears, you might find it sticking. You might also find that you have a deceleration whine. Now what that is that when you're in, for example, I think it's most commonly in third gear, at least that's what it's, that's where it's happening on my car. When you're in a certain gear, most probably third, and you're driving along, you take your foot off the accelerator, you'll hear a kind of whining sound. Mona, does that sound like the sound? Is that a close enough impression of it? Wow. Sounds a bit like that, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay, so the wife agrees it sounds a bit like that. So if you hear that sound, that's probably going to annoy you, and you might panic and think you need to spend hundreds of pounds on a new gearbox, but you don't. In the main shaft, what's most likely happened is that there's a bit of play. What we can do is just put the shim in there, this little metal round thing that you see, not the black thing but the silver thing, and that kind of spaces it and kind of holds it all tight, and then the plastic cover just goes over the top. This is actually a VW part, so they put that in the next generation gearboxes because you knew that this problem occurred. But you can buy that, it's a VW part, and put it in your older 6-speed manual gearbox that's having the deceleration whine or is sticking in gears, and you will notice a world of difference and not have to buy a new gearbox. This cost me £15. I'm going to big up these guys that I got it from, CFS Bristol. That's their telephone number there in the UK, and that's their address, CFS Bristol. I used to get these from Seri Motors, but I know Dave Hawthorne's moved from there. I think you can get them from TPS as well. So yeah, I'll put the part number in the description of the video, and this is going to change your life and save you £600 circa on a new gearbox. Let me show you how we do it. First things first, you want to jack the car up safely, and then make sure you're using axle stands, my friends. Because a jack like that alone is not safe. Take off the passenger side wheel, and this is the culprit. So behind this, that's the plastic cover that you just got. Just need to pull that out and put that shim in behind there. Just, use a mallet and the screwdriver in. Try it out. Lose a little bit of gearbox oil, but nothing too bad, nothing to really worry about. Well, at Redline Revs we like to play, but we don't like that level of play in our gearbox. Look at it. It's got to stop. Can you see that play? That's the culprit. And that spacer should help us eliminate all of that play there. Now if you look very carefully on the outside, and I'm moving it around now, is this black spring clip. Now this has a gap in it, which is right there. My gap is right there, my screwdriver is now. See if I can get you a better view. There it is. There's the gap. See that gap? Yep. So basically we just need to either use 2 screwdrivers or something. It's like a spring clip. You just need to open that gap up, pull it out. We put the shim in behind there, and then put that spring clip back on. I've already showed them where the clip is, so I just need to get it out. Preferably without breaking it, because I don't know a part number for that. I feel like we're getting close. It's possible, right? We did this on the diesel, remember? I've never been that good at the more fiddly parts. There we go. Right, so that's the clip, and it's out. Keep that safe, try not to break it. Okay, now let's have a look at this. Can you see that play? All that play, right? Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our new packet of ting. We're going to take our shim ting. And that goes in there. We'll use our tweezers and what have you. Just push that back into place. We're going to take our spring clip back. You might have to stretch it a little bit to get it in. Stretch it in around, and then just make sure that it's all in as good as it can be. I've now just pushed it, secured it all the way back. There's no more movement. We've just saved ourselves £600 on a new gearbox by watching Redline Revs. Now don't stop recording please, because last but not least, let me just show them here. Let's get you a little bit closer and have a look. So there, the spring clip is, it kind of had to be tucked behind all of this. You'll know because the play will stop when you get it in properly, and that's all good. Honey, if you could just hold this please quickly. I'm just gonna get our new cap. Gently, my friends. One thing I forgot to mention, you might have a plastic kind of cover over here which you'll need to take off and throw away because it's no good to anyone. You can keep it if you want. Right comrades, and the way that I got the plastic cover back on was just putting it on, tapping it with a mallet. I also had to get my proper hammer out and tap it with that as well, just around the outsides until it's all in nice and snugly. Now of course we put the wheel back on the car. Take the axle stand out and gently lower the jack and go away and drive, and that gearbox whining sound that you had, any sticking that you had in your gear selection is going to be gone, and you've just saved yourself at least £600 on a new gearbox. Redline Revs, make sure you comment, rate, subscribe.